Good evening. It's Friday night in Big Piney, Wyoming, where the Lyman Eagles are come to town to take on the Punchers. And coming up, we have the ladies matchup. That will be the first game of our doubleheader tonight. And as we start off, the Lyman Lady Eagle basketball is online after a third-place finish in the state volleyball this year. Many of those players have replaced their volleyball uniforms with basketball uniforms in anticipation of even more fun on the hardwood. Coach Jason Hansen leads 10 varsity players into action, including 3 seniors, 5 juniors, and 2 sophomores. MyLocalRadio.com is presenting this video stream of Lyman Eagle basketball. It's being brought to you by Rocky Mountain Yeti Group of Evanston, featuring quality Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, by Wyoming Dental Specialties, with orthodontists, endodontists, and oral surgeons, by Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet of Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer. By Westar Printing of Evanston for all of your printing needs, including graduation announcements. By Rocky Mountain Signs of Evanston for all of your signage needs in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho. And by Chad's Automotive of Evanston, where no job is too big or too small. You're always fair, always honest. Chad's Automotive. And also by Plains Tire of Evanston, the tire professionals. So, Lady Roundball fans, pop yourself some popcorn, make up some hot chocolate, and pull up your favorite chair, because Lyman Eagles basketball is online here at MyLocalRadio.com. We appreciate you joining us here tonight. Should be a good matchup. The Lady Eagles coming off a big win last night as they defeated the number 2 ranked 4A team in the state in Lyman, or excuse me, it was in Lyman, as they defeated the Evanston Red Devils last night to remain undefeated in their conference play. Just 2 teams left now that are undefeated in the state, and that is your Lyman Eagles and the Douglas Bearcats. They are in 3A East, the Douglas Bearcats are. They're ranked number 1. The Lyman Lady Eagles ranked number 2 in 3A standings across the state. We'll have the tip-off, the opening lineups, and I'm sure we'll salute the flag. We'll have all of that coming up in just a moment. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
There's no job too big, too small, too old, or too new that the team at Chad's Automotive in Evanston won't do. From your high performance to your daily drive, the team at Chad's does it all. Customers always receive fast, friendly service at a fair and honest price. So whether you need the newest diagnostic or the oldest knowledge, you'll find it all at Chad's Automotive in Evanston. Call today, 789-8263.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
You always wanted to take your favorite indie and local concerts and stream them to the comfort of your own headphones. Find your favorite local and indie band live on the only station dedicated to playing your songs from your favorite local and indie bands. Listen in on indie at MyLocalRadio.com and find your next favorite song. Warning, My Local Radio is solely responsible for you enjoying your favorite music on MyLocalRadio.com.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
School, Big Piney, Wyoming. We are going to turn things over to the house announcer for a moment as we get the opening lineups.
At this time, we would ask everyone to please rise, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the American flag as Big Piney High School senior Bailey Jones sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, one so proudly hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now for the starting lineups.
Something I always fail to do, so I'm going to do it right here at the beginning. We want to introduce the officials for the game tonight. Our officials are Dee Murray, Brad Rainey, and Jim Brost. We appreciate them. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Lyman Lady Eagles. Starting for the Lady Eagles, a senior wearing number 3, Chesney Walker. Also a senior wearing number 4, Cedar Air. A junior number 10, Spring Yagi. A junior number 14, McKinley Bradshaw. And a junior number 15, Olivia Smith. The Eagles are coached by Jason Hansen, Dale Anderson, and Janalee Hope. And now, Big Piney Lady Puncher fans, on your feet for your Big Piney Lady Punchers! Starting for the Lady Punchers, a senior wearing number 5, Liberty Runyon! A senior wearing number 10, Grace Tanner! Looks like number 11. Also, a senior wearing number 15, Haley Hoffman! Also a senior wearing number 23, Anna Stuttenberg. And a senior wearing number 24, Rachel Howard. The Punchers are coached by Mindy Lloyd and Angie Smith.
Well, those are the starting lineups as the house announcer here in Big Piney got underway today. It looks like they're going to start with the tip-off. Number 11 into the lineup for the Lady Punchers. I don't have a name for her. She is starting tonight at number 11. She is not listed on the roster, but she will be jumping center against McKinley Bradshaw as we get this game underway, the first quarter here in Big Piney tonight. Lady Punchers against the Lady Eagles. And McKinley controls it, goes out to Spring. She gets it into the forecourt, where the Eagles will attack the basket first as they set up their offense. Punchers are showing a 2-3 or a 2-1-2 defense, and McKinley gets the rebound and goes up for the first 2 points of the game for the Eagles. Punchers set up, going against the looks like a man-to-man defense. Driving in the layup, the rebound comes down to McKinley. She gets it ahead to Chesney. Chesney pulls up, and they're going to call a blocking foul. I want to say that was against number 24. That's Howard. Yes, her first. Inbounds play right to the middle of the key into Bradshaw. She drops it in from 5 feet out for her 4th point. Down to the corner, the ball goes down to Runyon. And on an errant pass, Olivia Smith takes the ball away, brings it into the forecourt. Over into the corner, that is air. Now this is Bradshaw out to Yagi. Yagi sends it cross court. Cedar takes it into the middle, and it is blocked away from Olivia Smith and taken away by the Punchers. Punchers on the drive now. That is going to be a blocking call against Olivia. First foul, first team foul for, but in the act of shooting. Rachel Howard will have 2 shots here. Misses the first. Bridger Valley Electric, your touch-tone energy cooperative, one of our great sponsors here on mylocalradio.com, bringing you this action tonight. Howard's second shot makes it for the first point of the night for the Lady Punchers. Bradshaw brings it across the timeline. Gets it down to Walker, back to Bradshaw. Cross courts it way out. This is Cedar Air for 3. 7-1 now on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. A 6-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Punchers send it cross court. This is Hoffman with the ball. She gets it out to the top to Runyon. Over to number 11, who drives down into the paint. The layup is good, and number 11 has 2 points. Seven to 3 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard in favor of the Eagles. Ball stolen away by the Punchers. Howard gets it down low to Runyon, puts it up. She misses it, gets her. That was Stottenberg getting the rebound and putting it back for 2 for the Punchers. So it's a 2-point ball game. Eagles 7, Punchers 5, mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Long cross court over to, this is a 3-pointer. It goes. 3 more points for McKinley. She had 7 points here in just the first minute and a half of the first quarter. And the ball's knocked away. That was Walker. Chesney got her hand in, knocked the ball out of bounds. That'll give the Eagles a chance to run in some substitutions. Number 11 for 3, off the backboard and in. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to number 11 for the Punchers. She gets it over to Stottenberg, who drives in and drops in a layup for another 2 points for the Punchers. Tie ball game with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. And that drops in. Was that Yagi? That was Spring with her first two. Trying to drive from the wing, but can't get past Bradshaw. Sends it back out to the top of the key. Now down into the middle for Stottenberg. She kicks it out to Hoffman, who tries for two and misses it. McKinley Bradshaw down with the rebound. Here's McKaylee Bradshaw trying that shot. Rebound comes down to number 11. Coast to coast, and the shot misses, but the rebound picked up by one of her own roommates, gets it across the key to Runyon, who puts it in for two. Liberty Runyon, 2 points, 12-12 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Inside to McKaylee. She is fouled trying to put up the shot. She will end up on the foul line with 2:51 left in first quarter. It's 12-12. Number 11, he just said her name, and I missed it. The house announcer did. This is her first foul. McKaylee knocks down her first one. And we've got a timeout called by the Punchers. 2:51 left in first quarter action. And it is Lyman 13, the Punchers 12 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Scott's Auto Body and Glass in Lyman helping us bring this broadcast today. If you need any body work done on any vehicle, cars, trucks, all makes, or maybe chip repair on your windshield, stop by Scott's Auto Body and Glass at 125 Reese Road in Lyman. I have asked somebody to give me the name of number 11. What's her name? Flip that down and tell me.
Grace Tanner.
Grace Tanner. Okay, she was listed on the... thank you very much, Connor.
Yep.
Grace Tanner, number 11. She was listed as number 10 on the roster, so that's the mix-up that I had. But she's already scored 5 points, just one foul. She's handled the ball quite a bit for the Punchers. McKaylee, by the way, hit the second of those two free throws. So she has 2 points on the scoreboard, McKaylee Bradshaw. And it looks like Tanner goes up to shoot. She gets hit on the wrist. This is going to go against Spring Yagi with her first. And it's going to send Grace Tanner for two to the foul line. Her first one is up, nothing but net. So a 1 point lead for the Eagles. Yagi brings it across the timeline, gets it out to the wing to Olivia Smith. Now it's down low to McKaylee, into the middle to McKaylee, and she puts it in. McKaylee Bradshaw with 2 points from right underneath the basket. Nice passing by the Lady Eagles. Runyon driving into the middle, then kicks it out to Tanner. She tries a three-pointer, misses, but a long rebound. It stays in Puncher possession, This is Hoffman attacking the basket, gets tied up underneath by Olivia Smith, and the Eagles steal the ball away in the hands of Cedar Air. Now over to Yagi. Down in the middle, number 12, Cassidy Nilsson tries to get it inside, and it's stolen away by Tanner, and she is fouled. This will be This was on the ground, so it will be an out of bounds, not a shooting foul. 3-point lead for the Eagles with 1:34 left in the first quarter here in Big Piney tonight. First game of a doubleheader. Tanner attacks the basket, pulls up after running into defense and kicks it back out to the top. They play catch, now down deep into the corner. This is number 20, Xavier Zambrano with that attempt. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Eagles will take possessions. Going to be a 30-second timeout. Coach Hanson calls a 30-second timeout for the Eagles. So we'll keep it right here and let you know that Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View, when they heard that we were going to be video streaming the Bridge Valley basketball, football, and volleyball, they said that they wanted to help out, and they have. They've been serving friends and neighbors in the Bridge Valley since 1938 and supporting Bridge Valley students and their success for generations. It's Benedict's Market and True Value helping us with our broadcast tonight here on mylocalradio.com. We are down to just a little over a minute left in the first half. It is 16-13 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard in favor of the Lady Eagles. And as you see, 1:10 there on our scoreboard camera on the scoreboard. Eagles will take it in from half court. Chesney Walker back into the lineup, handling the ball. Over to Cedar Air. Cross courts it, gets it over to McKaylee Bradshaw, who almost gets knocked out of bounds. She gets the ball to McKinley. Spin move, the ball misses, and the rebound comes down to Zambrano. Full court pressure, and they're going to have a foul called on McKinley Bradshaw. This will be her first. Foul on the ground. It will not be a shooting foul. The fourth team foul for the Eagles with 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Zambrano taking her time, finally over into the corner. She hits Hoffman. Hoffman gets it back out to the top. The shot attempt no good. It just didn't even hit the backboard or anything. Maybe that was a pass attempt that went errant. Either way, it turned the ball over to the Eagles. 30 seconds left in first quarter. Up to Walker at the top of the key. Over in the corner, this is McKinley. Off the rim, no good. McKaylee trying to come down. No, that was Smith trying to come down with the rebounds. It got away from her. And they tussled for it a little bit. Finally, it went off of Walker, out of bounds. No, they changed that around. This is going to go off of Zambrano, out of bounds. This is going to be the Eagles' ball. So Walker inbounds to Air. Way down low to McKaylee underneath the backboard. Goes off of one of the punchers, out of bounds. 5 seconds left, 5.2 seconds left in the quarter. 16-13, 3-point lead for the Eagles. That shot by McKinley, no good, but she's fouled in the process. It'll send her to the line for two. Grace Tanner with her second foul. The third team foul for the punchers. McKinley's first one rolls around and falls in nicely. Oops, I just gave McKaylee that point. Supposed to give that to McKinley. Her second one is nothing but net. to the hard way for McKinley. Of course, when she's at the line, she doesn't make it look that hard. So at the end of one quarter, we have the Eagles 18, the Punchers 13 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 seconds on MyLocalRadio.com.
When you need body work or a windshield replacement, it can be as simple as dropping your vehicle off and picking it up a couple of days later. T-Bar-S Body Shop works directly with your insurance company to save you time and hassle. We know it isn't convenient to have a vehicle in the shop. That's why we work hard to repair and restore as quickly as possible to get you back on the road. Make it hassle-free. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar-S Body Shop. Stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
Waiting on the start of the second quarter. If you are watching MyLocalRadio.com, we're going to see the Eagles, the elite team, the dance team and cheer team. They are going to be performing at halftime, I think, as well as the Punchers. That's coming up about 8 minutes from now as the game clock reads. So look forward to that. The cheerleading squad and the elite team for Lyman made it a 2-hour trip up the road to be here tonight in Big Piney for this doubleheader here on MyLocalRadio.com and in Big Piney High School Gymnasium. So to start the second quarter, the Punchers will inbound the ball from half court. They get it into Runyon, brings it across the timeline. Tries to attack from the wing, kicks it back out to the corner into the top. This is Rachel Howard with the ball. She gets it back to Stoudenberg. Off to the corner to Hoffman. And stolen by McKinley Bradshaw end to end. And she drops in another one for 2 more points. She now has 11 points in the game. 9 in the first quarter, then these 2 just now. Lifts the Eagles to a 7-point lead here early in the second quarter. McKinley again strips it away, takes it away. Going end to end, she tried to give it away. Who was that? Number 12, Cassidy Nilsson, missed it. Then Cedar Air picked up the rebound. She put one up. That missed. The rebound comes down to the Punchers, who get it across the timeline, and it looks like Walker going for a steal knocks the ball out of bounds. It will be Punchers' ball inbound. They are going to bring in Shelby Hatch off of the bench. She'll be doing the inbounds play for the Lady Punchers. Gets it out to Sambrano. Down on the side of the key, that's number 23, Stoudenberg. She tried a shot, it was blocked, taken away by the Eagles. McKinley brings it across the timeline, gets it to Yagi. Over to Walker. This is Cedar. Back to Bradshaw and Nilsson trying the layup. No good. Rebound that comes down to Rachel Howard for the Punchers. And she's called for the travel. Turnover by Rachel Howard. Gives the ball back to the Eagles. Walker to Yagi. To Walker, back to Yagi. Standing out at the top of the key. McKinley moves in down low. They get the ball to her. She kicks it way back out to Walker for a 3-point attempt. No good. But McKinley gets the rebound and puts it back. Another 2 points for McKinley Bradshaw. McKinley's averaging about 26 points per game. This one a steal by Walker, taken away. She drives it down. She tries to leave it off for McKinley. A little miscommunication. They get the ball back. They get it into Nilsson, and Cassidy gets fouled. Foul on the floor, and still 3 fouls away from the bonus. So this will be an inbounds, non-shooting foul. McKinley Bradshaw goes out. McKaylee Bradshaw comes in. It looks like Olivia Smith is back in. Number 10, Spring Yagi there. Nilsson and Cedar Air, the 4 or 5 players on the floor for the Eagles. With 5:55 left in second quarter action, it is 22-13 in favor of the Eagles on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Trying for position. Get it down low into Cedar. She gets it out to McKaylee, who shoots a little too hard, goes completely over the basket. And in the transition, Cedar is able to get into the passing lane, take the ball away. She gets it over to Yagi, who gets it to Smith. Back to Yagi at the top. Now cross courts it down low to Cedar Air, who puts in 2. That's her 4th and 5th point of the ball game. Three-point attempt, short. Yeah, you say it's going to bounce on the end line, and it will turn over to the Lady Eagles. So Smith gives it to Yagi. Yagi brings it across the timeline. Down in the corner to Nilsson. Cross courts it to Air. Back out top. Some long cross court passes. This is a three-pointer. Does not go. The rebound comes down to 13. That is McKaylee Bradshaw. And she puts it in for 2. 26-13 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Eagles leading here in Big Piney tonight. They're trying to work it into that 3-2 defense, and it's knocked away, taken away by Bradshaw, going end to end. Tried to set up a block. She didn't get it. The defensive action was called. This will put McKaylee to the foul line for 3 as she was going up. She tried to set herself, didn't quite do it, didn't give Bradshaw the one complete step before they collided. And as she went down, they called it a defensive foul, a block rather than the charge. Kaylee at the line, and the second is good. 27-13 in favor of the Eagles with 4:12 left in the half. First half action here tonight. Going to be a pushing foul. Number 10, they're calling Spring with her second foul. Spring Yagi. 3, I missed one of them. That's her 3rd foul. It's the 5th team foul. So the inbound comes in. Trying to get it down low. Number 32. Another number I don't have on my roster, Ellie James. She was down low. She got tied up by one of the Lyman Eagles, and she was able to get the jump ball. The possession arrow gave the ball back to the Eagles, who get it across the timeline. Air out on the wing. Back to the top to Walker, back to Air. This is McKinley from the foul line, and it drops in. 2 points, McKinley Bradshaw. That is 15th point of the game with 3:25 left in the first half. 15 points for McKinley, 29 points for the Eagles. Punchers trying to get something set up. A 3-point attempt goes up and falls down for Rachel Howard. 3-pointer. They're going to take a timeout, so we'll take a quick timeout too. You're listening to Lyman Eagle Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
little bit of mix-up going on here at the broadcast table as our friends from Green River Radio are setting up to broadcast the boys' basketball game, which will directly follow this girls' game. And they'll have that for you on the radio if you'd rather listen. Green River Radio. So that will happen at 7 o'clock tonight when the boys are scheduled to take to the floor. This is a doubleheader here on mylocalradio.com with 3:06 left in the half. It is the Eagles 29, the Punchers 16. That's on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard as McKinley brings the ball across the timeline. They're whipping it around. Walker at the top. This is Cedar Air with a two-pointer. A little bit short. McKinley with the rebound. She puts it back, and 2 more points for Bradshaw. Punchers now attacking. This is Tanner. Playing catch with Howard. Now whips it around the horn. Rachel Foster in for the Punchers. Almost throws it away. It's picked up by Tanner, and she is pushed. I think she was pushed from behind. This is only the 6th team foul in this half, so it's a non-shooting foul. Punchers have the ball underneath their own backboard. Get it out high to Tanner. She takes it to the foul line, misses the foul, but the rebound comes down to number 32. I've got to get her, Ellie James. Stolen away by the Eagles at the fast court, or the fast break. They get it in, get fouled in the middle of the paint. This will send Walker to the line. I think that's Chesney. It might be Peden. It's Peden. Okay. Peden, I didn't see her come in, but she gets her first point of the game. (31-16). Lead in favor of the Eagles. Second one misses. McKinley comes down with the rebound, puts it up. No good. This is Cedar. Cedar Air with 2 points. Her 6th and 7th point of this contest for Air. Knocked out by Chesney Walker. This will be inbound as a bunch of substitutions coming in. Looks like Nilton comes in, McKaylee Bradshaw comes in. We have Smith, Payton, and Walker all on the floor right now for the Eagles. Ball goes out the top of the key to Tanner. She whips it to the wing. This is a three-point attempt by Hoffman. No good. Rebound to Smith. Gets it out to Walker, who gets it up the court. Down low to Peden. Misses the layup, and it's knocked out of bounds by number 5, Red. That is Runyon. It will stay with the Eagles. They'll get the inbounds under their own basket. Minute 34 left in the first half. Attempt by McKaylee does not go down. Then it's picked up by Nilton. She tries it, misses. It goes out of bounds. Puncher's ball. Minute 25 left in the half. 33-16 in favor of the Eagles on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. That was a pass that was mishandled by Xavier Zambrano, where the Punchers turn it over. And the Eagles bring it back down the court. Walker to Peden, to Bradshaw. Trying to get it down low. It's stolen away by number 23, Stoutenberg, for the Punchers. She gets it to Tanner. Tanner pulls up, trying to set up a little bit of a play. As she's trying to get the play started, there is a foul. It's going to be called on Chesney Walker. It's her first foul, no, second foul of the game. And this being the 7th foul, they are in the bonus now, so this will send Stoutenberg to the foul line. She'll be shooting a 1-and. She misses the first one. So the Eagles bring it across the timeline. Less than a minute to go, first half action. Peden down in the corner. Gets it into Nelson, taken away by Tanner. And as she's trying to bring it down the court, Walker gets in her way. And we got a bloody nose, I think. This is Tanner leaving the court. Grace Tanner, I think she got a bloody nose off that last altercation that she had with Chesney. But she is completely out of the gym. They're bringing in number 24, Rachel Howard, while they take care of the bloody nose. So, Rachel Howard will be shooting the free throws that Grace would have shot had she not gotten that bloody nose. And the first one is good. 5th point of the game for Howard. Covelo Auto Farm Service on Mountain View on Reese Road. They are your trusted Napa dealer. Have all kinds of automotive parts, accessories, and of course Napa know-how for your car, truck, and SUV. Covelo Auto Farm Service in Mountain View, or excuse me, yes, in Mountain View on Reese Road. And a second attempt for Howard falls in, her 6th point of the game. 33-18 now with 45 seconds left in first half action. Eagles out in front. Long cross-court pass to Cedar. Cedar tries to get it into the middle. It's stolen away. This is Zambrano. Zambrano pulls it back out. She'll kick it over for Rachel Howard, who drops in a 3-point shot for the Punchers. 15 seconds to go, first half action. Peden down to Smith, cross-courts it out to Walker. Back to Smith, over in the corner. Tries to get it inside and can't do it. The ball taken away, number 15, that's Hoffman. She gets the takeaway right at the buzzer. So at the half, we have the Lyman Eagles 33, the Big Piney Punchers at 21. And I want to say that I want to see if these girls are going to perform, if they're going to set something up. Looks like Big Piney might be doing a presentation of some kind. The girls are actually leaving the gymnasium, so we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. As I said, it is Lyman 33, the Punchers 21. It's halftime here in Big Piney as the girls are in the lead in yet another game.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Superior Rental is Evanston's only full-service rental equipment store. We have what you need to get the job done. Backhoes, trenchers, excavators, air compressors, jackhammers, concrete tools, hammer drills, aerators, tillers, power rakes, forklifts, log splitters, tables and chairs, popcorn, snow cone, and cotton candy machines. Alright, you get the picture. You don't have to own when you can rent from Superior Rental, 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
When you need body work or a windshield replacement, it can be as simple as dropping your vehicle off and picking it up a couple of days later. T-Bar-S Body Shop works directly with your insurance company to save you time and hassle. We know it isn't convenient to have a vehicle in the shop. That's why we work hard to repair and restore as quickly as possible to get you back on the road. Make it hassle-free. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar-S Body Shop, stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
Back to Big Piney Gymnasium. It's halftime, where the Lady Eagles are leading the Lady Punchers by a score of 33-21. And as we look down the scoring, the way I have it unofficially, Nicole Peden with 1 point. She got that in the second quarter. 7 points for Cedar Air, 2 points for Spring Yagi, who also has 3 fouls. McKaylee Bradshaw has 7 points, and McKinley Bradshaw has 17 points. As I said earlier, averaging 26 points a game, McKinley Bradshaw. That brings it up to 34 points. So I gave somebody an extra point somewhere along the line. It's actually 33 points for the Lyman Eagles. Looking at the Punchers scoring, first quarter saw Liberty Runyon score 2 points. 4 points were scored by Anna Stoutenberg in the first quarter. Rachel Howard had a big second quarter. In fact, she's the only person on the scoreboard for the Punchers in the second quarter, where she scored 8. She has 9 in the half, and 6 points in the first quarter for Grace Tanner. That puts our scoring at 33-21 as we look at the scoring here at halftime. During the presentation, when we took that break, it was the Big Piney High School boys basketball team actually took the court and presented Wesley Air with a $200 check. So the donations continue from all over the state for Wesley. So thank you to the Big Piney Punchers. Well, you want to check some standings from around the state as of last Wednesday. Cheyenne East remains the number 1 in the 4A class, but last week Natrona showed that the Thunderbirds were vulnerable, and as a result the Phillies are now in that number 5. So the Phillies entering the top 5 for the first time. Evanston moved up a few spots. They are now at number 2. They ended up losing last night to these same Lyman Lady Eagles, though. After giving East a run for their money last week, they got that number 2 ranking. Thunder Basin is up to number 3 after making their championship game at the Energy Classic tournament a couple of weeks ago. Then the Lady Bolts will host both of the Casper teams this weekend. Kelly Walsh is ranked at number 4 this week. Campbell County was removed from the top 5 by the voters. In 3A action, the only 2 undefeated teams in the state for the ladies are the Douglas Bearcats and the Lyman Eagles. Then they maintain the top 2 spots in the 3A rankings, followed by Buffalo, number 3. Mountain View gave Lyman a scare about a week ago, I think it was. They move up a spot to number 4 in the rankings, and they bumped Powell down to number 5. So it is Douglas, Lyman, Buffalo, Mountain View, and Powell, the top 5 in 3A action. For 2A rankings, Rocky Mountain slowly began to climb the ladder. They're up to number 4. The Lady Grizzlies are 1 vote behind Wyoming Indian. They visit the Lady Chiefs this weekend. Lusk retains the number 1 ranking. Grable at number 2. Pine Bluffs drops 3 to number 5 after their loss against unranked Bighorn last week. And for the 1A rankings, it looks like Encampment, Little Snake River, Cokeville, St. Stephen's, and Farson Eden. Farson Eden and Rock River are tied at number 5 in the rankings. Of course, these rankings have no official say in postseason posting. They're just being used as a measuring stick of the regular season. It is the coaches and the media that vote for these rankings. They usually come out every Wednesday. Actually, I think it comes out on Thursday for the girls. It comes out on Wednesday for the boys at wildpreps.com. That's where you can catch those rankings. Well, here we are at halftime. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, we have the Lyman Eagles at 33, the Lady Punchers at 21. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Welcome to Chad's Automotive. How can I help you?
You know you have the best mechanic when you find yourself referring your friends to him. A large number of customers at Chad's Automotives are referrals from other satisfied customers. Chad and his team are honest and do their best for every single customer. When you think about it, if you wouldn't refer your mechanic to a friend, you're probably using the wrong mechanic. Call Chad's Automotive today. Everything from routine maintenance to major repair. 307-789-8263. That's 307-789-8263.
Zambrano for three from the wing. It is long, no good. Tanner picks up the rebound. She thought about a three, then she drove in. Gets the ball back out to number 23, Stoutenberg, who misses the shot. Bradshaw down to Smith. Layup misses. And Hoffman with the rebound for the Punchers. They get it down low. Some nice little ball work there. And the 2 points will fall in for Liberty Runyon. There's been 4 points scored in this third quarter so far. 2 for each team. Cedar down low, and she takes another double little hop as she tries to pass the ball into Bradshaw, called for the travel and the turnover. Punchers are going to call a timeout. We'll take 1-2. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it is the Eagles 35, the Lady Punchers 23. We're back in 30 seconds. MyLocalRadio.com. When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300. Third quarter action here in Big Piney tonight. It's all Lady Eagles 35-23, as you see on the scoreboard cam there, MyLocalRadio.com. Diamondville Collision Center of Diamondville. They are proud sponsors of Bridger Valley Sports. Terry Rogers is the owner. He has complete frame repair. In fact, he offers laser measuring, which gets all of your dents back into factory specs. Check it out, Diamondville Collision Center, Diamondville, Wyoming, whenever you need vehicle repairs. And the ball comes in to Runyon. She tries to get it all the way down the court. Cedar Air steals it. She gets it over to Bradshaw, to Walker. The corner to Smith. Gets it up over the basket. Back to Bradshaw for a three-point attempt. No good. Rebound Smith. And there's a foul. Smith's putback was no good. They're going to send her to the line. Hammered on the arm. Number 5, they'll put Liberty Runyon with that foul. That will be her first foul. Olivia makes the first. That's her first point of the game for Smith. Nilsson comes in. Air goes out for the Eagles as Smith shoots the second one. Runyon down with the rebound. Gets it out to Tanner. She's running the court, trying to drive in, and Bradshaw comes up behind her, steals it away, and then throws the ball out of bounds. So that steal for naught. Looks like McKaylee Bradshaw is in as Smith sits down for the Lyman Eagles. Zambrano with the ball on the wing, looking to get it down in the paint. Punchers set up a play. They get the ball, a three-point attempt going up by Tanner. No good, and fighting for the rebound. It comes down to Runyon, who gets it out of the top. This is Zambrano, back to Tanner. To Runyon. Number 50, Rachel Hoffman with that three-point attempt. No good. And Bradshaw with the rebound. Ball goes down underneath to Yagi. She attempts the layup. It's no good. And Tanner picks up the rebound. She gets it to Zambrano. Driving to the top of the key. This is Tanner for a three-point attempt. No good. Bradshaw with the rebound and the outlet going to Walker. She gets it over to Yagi, who misses the layup, gets her own rebound. kicks it back out to Bradshaw, who wants to get it down into the other Bradshaw. And at last touched by the punchers. It goes out of bounds. It will be Eagles ball. 3:48 left here in this third quarter of action. It is 36-23 in favor of the Eagles on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman tells you that there's no excuses, just results. When you need some help with physical therapy, call Randy Christofferson. Achieve Sports Medicine on Main Street in Lyman. Ball inbound to Cedar Air, who comes back into the game. Shot up by McKaylee Bradshaw, misses. The rebound comes down to Page. Ellie Page in for the punchers. And the punchers bringing it back down. That's Hatch at the top of the key for the punchers. They're trying to baffle me with numbers. I have a number 14 into the game for the punchers. It's got to be Mesa Butler. 14, Mesa Butler. Got to get her on my roster. Well, we wait for the Eagles to set up their plays. From downtown, that is McKaylee Bradshaw. It missed. Hit the bottom of the net. They're going to give Page a foul as she pushed one of the Eagles out of bounds. The Eagles will have the inbound. Air inbounds to McKaylee. McKaylee tries for the layup. She misses it, but gets a foul. That's the second on Ellie Page in about 6 seconds. This one puts McKaylee to the foul line to shoot two. The first one no good. We have only had 5 points scored in 5 minutes of this third quarter. 3 for the Eagles and 2 for the punchers. There is the 6 point. McKaylee Bradshaw puts down the second of 2. Runyon with the ball stripped away by Air. Mandy Air into the game. She gets it down to McKinley, who rolls it off her fingers in for 2 for McKinley Bradshaw, and 2 more points for the Eagles. Full court pressure being put on the punchers. They get it down into the paint. An errant pass knocked away, picked up by McKinley Bradshaw, who decides to slow it down a little bit. So this is McKaylee Bradshaw over to Mandy Air, down to Cedar Air, back out to McKinley Bradshaw, down to Nilsson. Cassidy Nilsson. Here's McKinley with a 3-point attempt, no good. And we're going to get an over the back called on the rebound. The second foul for the Eagles here in this second half. They're going to call Cassidy Nilsson for the over the back on that rebound. This will give the punchers the ball on the inbound pass. Full court pressure being shown by the Eagles. But they get it across the timeline, down into the middle. Sembrano, and it goes out of bounds. They couldn't control those passes and ends up out of bounds, going to the Eagles. 2 minutes left in third quarter action, 39-23 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Cedar in the paint, blocked by Runyon, almost taken away. She runs it down. Now it goes to McKaylee Bradshaw in the corner for 2. And the rebound comes down to Ellie Page. She gets it out to Tanner. Tanner for 3. No good. Long rebound goes right back to Tanner. She'll pass it off to Butler. Back to Tanner, who drives into the middle. Sembrano from the corner. Working it around the key, and finally an errant pass. Tried to get it into Stottenberg, and she couldn't handle it and goes out of bounds. Turnover goes to the Eagles. This time Mandy Air brings the ball up the court. Smith to Air, back to Smith. Playing pass over on that side. Now it comes this side. This is Yagi. Down in the corner to Bradshaw. She tries to get it across court. Goes over Smith's head and out of bounds. Turnover goes to the Punchers. Less than a minute left in third quarter action. Punchers have only scored 2 points in this third quarter. Attempt by McKaylee Bradshaw, no good. And on the rebound, the foul is called. Olivia Smith picks up another foul. That's her second in the game. Give the Punchers the ball. Full court pressure again. Ball tipped away by Smith and out of bounds. Punchers will take it out. This time at half court. A 30-second timeout called by the Punchers. We'll keep it right here. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on MyLocalRadio.com. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it is the Lady Eagles 39 and the Lady Punchers 23. So far in this third quarter, the Punchers have only put 2 points on the board. They went in at halftime at 21, and now they have 23 points, and there's less than a minute left to go. Reese Auto Service in Lyman, they can work on everything from generators to mowers to snow blowers, semis, farm equipment, and they can get tires for all of that stuff too. Even if you need a wheelbarrow tire, they could get it for you. Reese Auto Service at 541 Highway 413 in Lyman. Call them with any of your auto service needs. Reese Auto Service. Runyon brings it across the timeline, and Mandy Air reaches in. She's going to get the reaching foul. It was a non-shooting foul. That's her first foul. 43 seconds, third quarter. Butler down in the corner to Page. Out to the top to Tanner. Over to Sembrano. This is Tanner for three, and it is good. Paige Tanner for 3 points. So now, oh, here's Smith. That was a three-pointer that missed. Number 23 is Stoutenberg. She came down with a rebound as she was trying on the outlet pass. She got hammered on the arm by McKaylee Bradshaw. McKaylee's first foul. And we'll give the Punchers the ball out of bounds. 5 team fouls now on the Eagles. Stolen by Mandy Air, stolen right back by Tanner for the Punchers. She takes it end to end, and she is blocked. But Cassidy Nilsson with the foul. And that was a block. It was a shooting foul, so 2 shots will be attempted. First one off the back of the rim, no good. Grace Tanner at the foul line. She has a total of 6, 7, 8, 9 points in this game. Came out pretty hot in the first quarter, but the defensive pressure from the Eagles has kind of held her in check. But now she has 4 points here in the third quarter for a total of 10 points in the game for Tanner. And at the end of 3, it is 39-27 in favor of the Eagles on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. You're listening to Lady Eagle basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Well, not a lot of scoring going on in third quarter action here from Big Piney tonight, as the Lady Eagles only scored 6 points, 4 of those for McKinley Bradshaw and 1 apiece for McKaylee and for Olivia Smith for 6 points in third quarter. And as far as the punchers went, they only scored 6 points. So the lead still remains 39-27 in favor of the Eagles. Fourth quarter will get underway with the punchers inbounding the ball. Don't forget, doubleheader action coming your way right here on this video stream as the boys are up next for the Big Piney Punchers and the Lyman Eagles. This is the girls matchup. Earlier today in JV action, the boys, Lyman lost to Big Piney by a score of 61-46. 3-point attempt, no good. The rebound brought down by McKaylee Bradshaw. Over to Walker, to McKinley Bradshaw, back to Walker, back to McKaylee in the corner. Down low to Cedar in the paint. She gets it over to McKinley, who puts it in for 2. And another 2 points, McKinley Bradshaw, and a nice assist from Cedar Air. Full court pressure is causing some problems for the Piney Punchers. That ball knocked out of bounds. Punchers will have to inbound again. This is Runyon in the corner holding the ball, trying to get the inlet pass. Is taken away by Spring Yagi. She gets it down low for McKaylee, who misses her shot, and the rebound goes to Tanner for the Punchers. She gets the ball out, and it is blocked by McKaylee and goes out of bounds. It will be Puncher ball from close to the half line. She gets it into Sembrano, brings it across the timeline. 6:40 left in this game tonight. Big lead has been had by the Lyman Lady Eagles pretty much the whole game. Sembrano in the corner driving the baseline and gets blocked by McKinley, taken away by, that was McKaylee. She gets it over to McKinley, tries the shot, no good. McKaylee somehow got in there and got the rebound. Shot put back up by Yagi, no good. And on the rebound, it gets knocked out of bounds by Runyon, so it will be Eagle ball from underneath their own basket. 6:11 left in this game, 41-27 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Eagles in command of this game. Long shot, saved, trying to get it back to Bailey, but taken away by Tanner. Tanner gets it all the way down, then she brings it back out. 3-point attempt, no good for the Punchers. Bradshaw comes down with the rebound and slowly brings it across the timeline. This is Walker for 3, no good. Long rebound goes out to McKaylee. She gets it out to Cedar, and there is a foul called. It's going to go against Hoffman for the Punchers. That is Haley's first. Air inbounds. It goes out to Yagi. Yagi shoots it up and drops in 2. Fourth quarter points. Another foul called. Looks like, oh, it's a traveling. Thank you. Traveling call here, not a foul. I was looking at the scoreboard and they didn't post up a number, so. Walker, Air, Bradshaw, and Yagi on the court for the Eagles. That is McKaylee with the rebound, stripped away and taken away. Oh, Lyman's foul. So we have a 1-on-1 situation as the bonus comes up. 7th team foul for the Eagles with 5:12 left in this. The second half sends Tanner to the line, and her first one drops down. Grace Tanner with 2, with the first point for the Punchers in the fourth quarter. Cedar Air and McKaylee Bradshaw out. Peden and Smith back in for the Eagles. And the second one falls for Tanner. She now has 12 points in the game for the Punchers. Into the paint, nice pass into Smith, who misses the layup. Beautiful little inlet pass. The rebound comes down to the Punchers. And this time they're going to call McKinley with a foul as she's applying some full court pressure. This will send again Tanner to the foul line. McKinley with her second foul sends Tanner to the foul line. It's a 1-on-1 situation. Grace Tanner puts down her first one. And looks to make it 2. And does. She has 4 points in the fourth quarter. The only points being scored from the foul line for the Punchers here in this quarter. And all 4 of them by Tanner. Eagles on the attack again, into the passing lane and tipped away. The ball stolen by number 24. That's Rachel Howard. But quickly stolen back by McKinley Bradshaw, who takes it end to end, misses her layup. The rebound comes down to Page. Up in the corner to Howard. Drills into the lane. Now it's Howard at the wing. This is Tanner for 3. And Runyon with the putback after picking up the garbage from the shot before. She picked it right back up, put it back in, and 2 more points. This is for Liberty Runyon for the Punchers. 43-33, a 10-point lead for the Eagles with 3:47 left in this game. They're going to call a jump ball. So fighting for a loose ball underneath the basket. A couple of missed shots by the Eagles. So the ball goes in. McKinley taps it. Gets hit by number 32, Page, and goes back out of bounds. Here's McKinley right down in the paint. She's going to try for a third one from the foul line as that one dropped down. Number 32, this will go on Ellie Page. I have her for 3. Yes, 3 fouls for Ellie Page, 6 team fouls for the Punchers. And McKinley's 5th point of the quarter goes down. And again, full court pressure being shown by the Lyman Eagles. We have a timeout called by the Lady Punchers. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, with 3:39 left in this game, we have the Lyman Lady Eagles at 45, the Lady Punchers at 34. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball here on MyLocalRadio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Farrell Allman at Farmers Insurance helping us bring you this broadcast today, so don't do more than just hope for the right insurance. Contact Farrell Allman today. He can help you work. Make sure you have the right coverage for you and your family. Farmers Insurance, Farrell Allman on Meadow Street in Lyman. You can call 786-2995. Punchers inbounding the ball. 3:38 left in the game. They break the full court pressure. They get into the paint. And Yagi comes across and slaps number 23. That's Stoutenberg. on the wrist as she attempts the shot. Shot no good, but it sends her to the line for 2. This is Yagi's 4th foul. 46-33. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 46-34 as Anna's first foul shot falls. That's her 5th point of the game. Anna Stoutenberg. And the second foul, no good. Smith comes down with the rebound. Olivia Smith, she's going to take the ball across the timeline herself. She hands it off to Walker. Walker goes to the top of the key, gets it out to Yagi. Walker, Nilsson, cross courts it all the way to Smith, who gets it into the middle to Peden, who goes up for the layup. And 2 points, Nicole Peden. That's her 3rd point of this contest for Nicole Peden. Punchers break the full court pressure, and a shot attempt blocked by Peden. And on a rebound and a putback, Lyman is going to get a foul called on Olivia Smith. Number 3 for Olivia. And going to the free throw line is Howard. Rachel Howard's first one is good. Second one is good. 2 from the foul line for Rachel Howard. That is the 9th point of the quarter for the Punchers. The Eagles also with 9 points in this quarter. Cross-courted over to Nilsson, who gets it out to Walker. Back in the corner to Nilsson. Out to Yagi from the foul line, no good, and the Punchers come down with the rebound. Stoutenberg, she gets it back to Tanner. Tanner gets it over to Howard. She tries to get it down into the paint, can't be controlled, knocked away, and Nilsson comes away with the steal. Out to Peden, she stops at the wing portion of the top of the key. This is Yagi, gets it down low to Nilsson, back out to the top to Walker. And just kind of playing some, let's pass the ball around. It's a 12-point lead with 1:53 left in the game. Eagles are just playing. They're practicing their passing. That's what they're doing. Minute 35, 33, 32. Finally, a foul called. This will be on number 24. That's Rachel Howard. That will be her 5th. She's out of the game. Wholesale team change for Lyman, other than Yagi, who went to the foul line and missed it. They're going to call a foul. Number 20. I have her as Xavier Zambrano. I don't think that's what the house announcer called her. Anyway. Oh, I see. The Eagles are starting to put in a lot of their junior varsity players. That's what's going on here. Number 20 is I still can't find her. They're just playing out these final seconds. 1 minute left in the game. Peden turns to go to the basket. Number 34 steps in front of her. Lindsay Rieger with the foul. It puts Peden at the foul line. Misses the first one. 48-36, 12-point lead for the Eagles with about a half a second less than a minute to go in this ball game. Doubleheader coming your way is the boys teams from Big Piney and Lyman. Will take the hardwood next. We'll bring you that video stream right here on mylocalradio.com. Second shot misses. A steal taken away by the Lady Eagles. That puts two more baskets, or 2 more points on the board for the Eagles. Makes it a 14-point game with 44 seconds left. A lot of the junior varsity players getting some varsity time for these Lady Eagles. And it looks like it's about the same for the Punchers. They've got in a whole lot of numbers. That Cassidy Espenshad, she's a 9th grader, a freshman. She's in on the floor for the Punchers. Peden bringing the ball all the way down. It's stolen away by the Punchers. And a trip. Hadley Gross. I see what's going on. They have her as number 11. She's actually wearing number 20 on her jersey tonight. And that is her second foul. Puts number 14, Mesa Butler, no, 34, excuse me, Jacoby Hibbert on the line with 2 more. Misses the second. 1.8 seconds left, 13-point lead for the Eagles. A half-court shot by Peden goes off the front of the rim, and that will do it. And again, the Lyman Eagles come away with a victory. Now 10-0 on the season. Take a quick look at some of the scoring. Well, I'll tell you, give me a minute to do a little bit of math. We'll take a break, and we'll come back. 50-37, the final score here in Big Piney, as the Eagles, Lady Eagles, come away with a 13-point lead, or a 13-point victory for the Lady Eagles. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back. We'll talk over some of the scoring, and we'll look ahead to the boys' ball game coming up tonight. I want to let you know that Stotts Equipment of Preston, Idaho, is offering you the chance to save up to 12% on all your filters during the coming year. They have an annual filter sale February and March, and you can pre-order today. So if you want to take an inventory of all of the filters you use all year long in your semis, in your tractors, in your water softener in your house, wherever you use filters, put together your inventory and give them a call up in Preston, Idaho at 208-852-3660. They'll let you get in on the savings. 208-852-3660. It's Stotts Equipment in Preston, Idaho.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
There's no job too big, too small, too old, or too new that the team at Chad's Automotive in Evanston won't do. From your high performance to your daily drive, the team at Chad's does it all. Customers always receive fast, friendly service at a fair and honest price. So whether you need the newest diagnostic or the oldest knowledge, you'll find it all at Chad's Automotive in Evanston. Call today, 789-8263.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
You always wanted to take your favorite indie and local concerts and stream them to the comfort of your own headphones. Find your favorite local and indie band live on the only station dedicated to playing your songs from your favorite local and indie bands. Listen in on indie at mylocalradio.com and find your next favorite song. Warning, My Local Radio is solely responsible for you enjoying your favorite music on mylocalradio.com.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Earlier today here in Big Piney, the boys junior varsity ended up with a loss to the Big Piney Punchers by a score of 61-46. The girls had played earlier in the afternoon, but I didn't get here in time to get the final score there. I did get the score of the game we just called for you right here on My Local Radio, and that was at 50-37 as the Lady Eagles continue their winning ways. And coming up next in just 3 or 4 minutes, we'll check in with the boys basketball game as the Punchers are hosting the Eagles tonight here in Big Piney. Coming up tomorrow night, we're going to move this microphone and this camera down the road to Kemmerer, where Mountain View will be playing. Mountain View goes into Kemmerer tomorrow night. The girls varsity is scheduled to play at 5:30. That's when we'll go on the air with the doubleheader as we bring you Mountain View basketball live from Kemmerer tomorrow night here on mylocalradio.com. You can tune in and enjoy that. We'll go on the live stream at about 20 after 5, somewhere in there, for tomorrow night's Mountain View Kemmerer action on mylocalradio.com. Thanks to Bradshaw's Home and Glass in Lyman. They can help you with all kinds of glass, windshields, all flat glass. You need windows in your house. They can even help you with vinyl doors, garage doors, roofing shingles. They have used cars. They have a salvage yard. You need some parts? Bradshaw's Home and Glass. You'll find them at 321 Bradshaw Street in Lyman. Contact Brad or Kevin and let them know you heard about it here at mylocalradio.com. Also, a big thanks to Bridgerland CarQuest from Mountain View. When you want reliable quality auto parts, maybe welding supplies, need a new sound system for your vehicle, or other accessories, contact Scott at 786-2400. It's Bridgerland CarQuest in Mountain View. A couple of our great sponsors. We appreciate them very much. Well, 2 minutes left before they're going to introduce the starting lineups. We're going to take another quick break. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha, in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
City Drug carries a wide selection of durable medical equipment and other products that help make your life more comfortable. Some examples include wheelchairs, walkers, knee scooters, a variety of braces, crutches, safety handles for the bathroom or shower. Other products include compression stockings to help minimize leg and ankle pain caused by swelling, and Dr. Comfort footwear. When you're looking for items that can make your life a little better, visit the friendly staff at City Drug at the corner of 10th and Main Street in Evanston.
And we are back in Big Piney, where the house announcer is about to announce our starting lineups. So we're going to turn up the house mic.
At this time, let's introduce the starting lineup for the Lyman Eagles. Starting for the Eagles, wearing number 15, Max Turner. Wearing number 20, Alex Turner. Number 21, Ben Nieder. Number 23, Caden Giles. And number 30, Jet Dickerson. Lyman is coached by Kevin Lewick, Barry Hill, and Scott Dickerson.
As you can see, the
Lyman
Big
Piney Puncher fans
made the trip to Big Piney tonight for this.
Piney Punchers!
Starting lineups for the Punchers.
Starting for the Punchers, a senior wearing number 3, Rendell Whiterock. Also a senior wearing number 11, Jake Pape. A junior wearing number 22, Joby Banks. A senior wearing number 31, Andrew Lewin. And a senior wearing number 53, Derek Nelson. The Punchers are coached by Nate Strong, Steve Nelson, and Brian Espenshine.
And there you have them, starting lineups for this, the second game of our doubleheader tonight here in Big Piney. Of course, as we indicated a couple of minutes ago, Bodie Blumel out with a leg injury. He will not be playing tonight. And the jump goes the way of the Eagles as we get underway. Ben Nieder gets it ahead to Jet Dickerson, who dribbles out of bounds and causes the turnover. This will send the ball to the other end of the court as the Punchers go on the attack for the first time in this young game. That's Banks in the key, and now up top we have Whiterock. Whiterock over to Pape. Pape dribbles it back to the top of the key, trying to find a way into that 2-3 zone defense. A little 8-footer, no good. That was taken by Pape. The rebound goes down to Nilsson, and the whistle blows. They're going to say that Lyman Caden Giles, in particular, caused a foul. That will give the ball back to the Punchers, and another whistle blows. This time it's going to be a turnover. An illegal screen. They're calling Derek Nilsson for an illegal screen away from the ball. That will turn the ball over and get an inbound pass going for Lyman. Nieder with the ball. White Rock on him. Giles comes back to take it across the timeline. This goes down to Turner. Back out to Nieder. Jet Dickerson. Turner trying to pass it all the way across court, going to Giles, and sends it over his head and into the Big Piney bench. Turnover. No points. 1 minute into the game, into this contest. No points for either side. White Rock tries a three-pointer. No good. The ball is saved. Goes back into Pluid. Pluid misses his shot. Long rebound goes back to Nilsson. He kicks it out to Pape. Pape tries the shot, gets knocked down, and Pape will go to the line. They're calling Max Turner for the foul against Pape. It was a three. He was in the process of a three-point attempt, so they're going to give him 3 shots from the foul line here. It's up, and it's down. Pape with the first point of the ball game. Comes with 6:37 left in the first quarter. Pape with the second shot is good. Bridger Valley Electric, your touch-tone energy cooperative, helping us bring you this game on mylocalradio.com. And Pape with the third. No good. White Rock comes away with the rebound, and he gets it back into the backcourt where he wants to set up the offense. They're going to call a blocking foul on Max Turner. That's quick 2 for Max. Non-shooting foul. Pape from 10. No good, and Turner goes up and brings down the rebound. That's Alex Turner with the rebound. Giles gets it across the timeline. Back to Nieder. Over to Dickerson. They're going to call a foul down low. 53, Derek Nilsson fouled Turner, knocked the ball away. That'll be the second team foul for the Punchers. Stolen, end-to-end transition. Andrew Pluid drops in the fast break points for a 4-point lead, 4-0 in favor. And again, it is Pluid with the steal, taking it end-to-end. This time he misses. No, that was Max Turner that came down with the rebound. No, it wasn't. Number 24, Lucas Hansen. Lucas Hansen with the rebound, and coach calls a timeout. Wanted a quick one. We'll take a quick one too. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
We are back at it at Big Piney as the Eagles inbound the ball. And it's knocked out of bounds by Pluid. This will be Eagles ball from their own sideline. Giles tells Hansen to go back in. Giles will inbound the ball. He gets it into Nieder. 5:34 on the clock in the first quarter. It's 4-0 in favor of the Punchers. Giles with the ball on the wing, gets it down in the corner to Anson, back to Nieder for three. Long rebound. It goes out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Punchers. I've seen Ben make many of those shots. He was wide open, had plenty of room to take it, just a little bit too strong, went off the back of the rim. Now the Punchers. This is Pape from the foul line, no good. Rebound goes down to Giles. To Nieder, down to Dickerson. Back out to Nieder. This is Turner, Alex Turner. And stolen away. I don't know if it was White Rock or if it was Banks, but as it is, Big Piney has the ball. Nice little into the middle play. Andrew Plua puts in the layup and puts the 6th point on the board for the Punchers. 6-0 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Stolen by White Rock, gets into the passing lane, and he goes in. He's going to be fouled by Nieder on his way up. Nope, they're calling it on the ground, so it will be a non-shooting foul. But Ben Nieder picks up his first foul. White Rock at the top of the key, driving into the lane, goes up, off the glass, and it falls in for 2 points for Randall White Rock, point guard for Big Piney. Eagles get it across the timeline. This is Giles. Kunzler into the game, number 3. He cross-courts the ball to Giles. Down low to Turner. He does the spin off the glass, and it falls. The first two points of the game for the Eagles. It's 8-2 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard with 3:29 left in the first period. 4 team fouls for the Eagles, 2 team fouls so far in this half for the Punchers. 3-pound attempt, no good. Rebounded, comes down to Pape. He gets it back out to White Rock. White Rock trying to drive the paint. It's stolen away by Nieder, and they're going to say somebody slapped Nieder on the arm. We'll see. Andrew Pluid with his first foul. 3:10 left in first quarter action. It's 8-2 in favor of the Punchers. 3 fouls in the game so far for the Punchers. 4 fouls in the game for the Eagles. Trying to sort some stuff out with Coach Lewick. Anson into Nieder. Across the timeline. Back to Anson. Out to Kunzler. This is Giles. And no good. Rebound comes down to Pape, who gets it up ahead to Pluid. Pluid drives in and off the glass. 2 more points. Andrew Pluid. That's his 6 points in the game. Giles hands in the ball. Gets it to Anson. Back to Giles. 3-2 zone being shown by the Punchers. Nieder drives into the paint, tries it off the glass, no good. And Pluid brings down the rebound and gets it up to White Rock. Misses the shot and followed in by Derek Nilsson for 2 points for the Punchers. 30-second timeout being taken by the Eagles on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. It is the Punchers 12, the Eagles 2. Like I said, a 30-second timeout. Scott's Auto Body in Lyman. Whenever you need windshield replacement, you need auto alignments, want your vehicle painted, need a bed liner for your pickup, They can do all of that as well as repair all of the body work, rock chip repair, etc. You'll find it all at Scott's Auto Body and Glass in Lyman at 125 Reese Road. You can call them at 786-4400. 10-point lead for the Punchers. We were about 5 minutes into this game, a little more than 5 minutes into the game, before Lyman picked up their first 2 points on that Alex Turner putback. Eagles on the attack again. Down low, this is Turner. And he's up and in. 2 more points for Alex. 4 points for the Eagles. Driving in to the middle of the paint. Fade away jumper for a Pape, and 2 more points for the Punchers. Nita brings the ball across and tries to get it in low to Alex, but goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. White Rock will bring the ball up for the Punchers. Thought about a 3. That is Brian Pluid, who's into the game for the Punchers. Gets it down low, and Pluid kicks it back out to White Rock. This is Brian Pluid, number 12. 3-point attempt, no good. Long rebound comes down to Banks. And we have a whistle blowing, a 30-second timeout called by the Eagles. Another 30-second timeout with 1:06 left in the first quarter. It is the Punchers 14, Lyman 4. A 10-point lead for the Punchers on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Thanks to Benedict's Market and True Value and Mountain View for helping us bring you this broadcast. They've been supporting Bridger Valley students in their successes for generations. In fact, they've been around since 1938. Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View. And Covelo Auto Farm Service in Mountain View. They have complete auto repair and service on vehicles and ranch and farm equipment. They can do it at Covelo Auto Service at 80 Reese Road in Mountain View. Punchers inbound the ball. White Rock trying to drive into the middle. Gonna say he got hacked on the arm. It's not a shooting foul. Number 12. Is that, no, number 20. Okay. Alex Turner picks up his first foul. 5th team foul for Lyman. And another foul on the inbound play. Again, Alex Turner. 2 fouls in 2 seconds. Puts Pape at the line. He picks up his 5th point of the first quarter. 15-4 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard in favor of the Punchers. His second shot goes up, and a long rebound goes out to Giles. Caden gets it over to Chase Richards into the game. He gets it across the timeline. Gets the ball into Max Turner, down in the corner to Giles. This is Max again. Down into the middle to Anson. Lucas Anson. Gonna say double dribble. Double dribble. Gonna turn, 3 seconds. 3 seconds in the paint. Gonna turn the ball over. 38 seconds left in the quarter. Walk it across the timeline. Ayana Savarada into the game now. He's number 5. He was not able to handle that pass. It went out of bounds, turned it over to the Eagles. And taken away by number 12, that is Pluid, Brian Pluid. Giles gets it back for the Eagles. He gets it into Turner, drives in, and lays it off the glass. That is Max Turner. 2 points for the Eagles. And a gigantic three-pointer goes down for Jake Pape. Pape, was that White Rock or Pape on that three-pointer? You want to give it to White Rock? Okay. We're going to give that three-point to White Rock and take it away. That gives White Rock 5 points in this first quarter. Beautiful shot. On the scoreboard, we have 18-6 in favor of the Punchers. MyLocalRadio.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Back to the action here in Big Piney this evening, where the Eagles are going up against the Punchers. The Punchers have the lead after one quarter, 18-6 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. And we're back at it as we start second quarter actions with an inbound pass from the Punchers. This is Pape trying to drive in. It is long, goes bouncing around. It'll bounce off one of the Eagles to go out of bounds. White Rock steps out to do the inbounds. He gets it into Pape. Top of the key to Banks. Back to Pape in the wing. Down low. They fed it into Andrew Pluid, who lost the handle on it. No foul called. They're going to turn it over. And Nieder will handle the ball across the timeline. Gets it back to Turner. Turner to Dickerson. Nilsson now in. Joby Banks with 2 points for Big Piney. (20-6) on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Lyman down by 14. As they whip it around the edge. This is White. Jacob Woodland with that attempt. No good. Rebound goes to the Punchers. Wide open in the corner is Pape, and he misses. Going to call a foul on the rebound. Going to put this one on Pluid, be his second. That's Andrew Pluid. There's also a Brian Pluid that plays on this team for the Punchers. So Max Turner hands the ball inbounds to Ben Nieder. Ben gets it down to Woodland. Over to Dickerson. White Rock into the passing lanes, but Nieder able to go out and get the ball back. That 3-2 zone is giving Lyman some troubles. This is Turner out to Dickerson, who tries a two, and misses. White Rock with the rebound for the Punchers. 6:02 left in this half, the first half action. And there is Pape that drives to the basket and lays it in for two. 4 points in this, the second quarter for the Punchers. Alex Turner driving the basket. And he makes the basket and the foul. Derek Nilsson has 3 fouls on him. He's the big man in the middle for the Punchers. He's sending Alex Turner to the line. Alex made that shot, so this will be one attempt at another point. Alex has 6 points in the game so far. 6 of the 8 points for Lyman. And he misses that one. Coming down with the rebound is the Punchers. They get it all the way down low. It's Elliott with the ball. Back out to Pape. This is White Rock for 3. And nothing but net. Randall White Rock. He has 8 points. White Rock does in the first half. Down low to Anson. Over to Turner. Stripped away. He fell to the ground and slid along on his knees. They called it a travel. Turn the ball over to the Punchers. Down the corner to Banks. Back out to White Rock. He drives into the paint. Puts up a one-hander, misses. Nieder comes down with the rebound and immediately reached around from behind. White Rock's knocked the ball away from Nieder, and he's going to shoot another 3. Second 3 of this, the second quarter, the third 3 of the ball game for White Rock. This is Dickerson driving in. Gonna saw a blocking foul against Tate Hughes. Make sure that I get that right, but it'll send Dickerson to the foul line. Yes, Tate Hughes, number 23. His first foul. Jet Dickerson. First one is good. .438 left in the half. First half action, both teams with 6 fouls. Next foul will put either of these teams in the bonus. And Jet hits his second one. So it's 28-10 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard in favor of the Punchers. 4.5 minutes left in first half action. And they're going to say Ben Nieder, I think, is who they're going to call that on, but yeah, that's his second foul. And like I said a minute ago, next foul, either team, they'll go to the bonus, and that's what happened. The Punchers will step up to the line for a one-on-one. Jake Pape will be shooting the foul shots. First one is good. 8 points in the game now for Pape. At least that's what I have him for, unofficially. Second one is up, no good, and Anson comes down with the rebound. He just hands it to Nieder. Nieder double teamed in the backcourt. Giles comes back to get the pass. Gets it into the paint off of Dickerson's knee, and a turnover as it goes out of bounds. Giving it back to the Punchers. They get it across the timeline with Pape. Gets it over to Elliott. This is going to be waved off as Banks is called for the travel before he could get that jump shot off. Ball goes back to the Eagles. Max Turner comes into the lineup. Lucas Anson goes out. No, Lucas stays in. This is Kunzler now in for Lyman. Giles for 3, and it is nothing but net. Caden Giles, first basket of the game, a 3-point shot, making the score 29-13. Trying to make a shot was Jake Pape, gets a foul called. That's Max Turner's third personal. And in the bonus, so he steps up to the foul line. Jake Pape at the foul line. First one is good. has 9 points on the game, 5 of those from the free throw. Now 6 of them from the free throw. 6 of 10. He's only missed 2 free throws so far in this matchup. Kunzler to Nieder to Giles to Anson. This is Nieder for 3. Off the front, Anson gets the rebound, and he's hammered from behind as he tries for the putback. This will be a 2-shot foul. Lucas Anson. They're going to call Tegan Elliott with foul on Big Piney. It's a 2-shot foul. First, no good for Lucas. First Bank in Mountain View. For all of your banking needs, serving individuals, farm and ranch and business customers, First Bank in Mountain View. In the second shot, no good. Rebound comes down to number 22. That would be Colin Rogers. The putback, no good. This is White Rock with a 2-pointer that falls for Randall White Rock. 33-13, a 20-point lead for the Punchers with 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Nader drives the paint, beautiful little drive, and puts it all the way in for the basket. Driving in was Pluid. That is Brian Pluid. He missed. Looks like Anson came down with the rebound. He was immediately tied up. The possession arrow will give it. No, they're going to call a foul. They turned it into a foul. It will be a 1-on-1 situation indicated by the ref. And it's going against number 24. That will be Lucas Anson. This is going to put Brian Pluid at the line for the Punchers. Missed the first one. White Rock comes down with the rebound. Takes it back out to set up their offense. He gets it over to Pape. Out on the wing to Pluid. Pluid to Banks. To White Rock. Tries to drive in, a little spin move off the glass, no good. Falls to the ground. And the rebound comes down to Colin Rogers, who steps on the baseline. And the ball goes over to Big Piney. White Rock for 3, off of the rim. Lucas Hansen with the rebound, gets it to Nieder. This is Kunzler, Nieder, Kunzler. 3 points, no good. And they're going to say that the ball's going to go back to the Punchers. Out of bounds play off of that rebound attempt. Minute 54 in the half, 33-15 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Get it in. Missed pass on both ends. Turns it over to the Eagles. They get it bumped away. Turns it right back to the Punchers. Here's White Rock from way downtown. Whoa. He was what? 6 feet beyond the three-point arc when he let that one go. 3-point goes down. That is his fourth three-pointer of this second quarter. His 5th three-pointer on the game. So with a timeout, we're going to take one too. It's Big Piney 36, Lyman 15. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lyman Eagle Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. you'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
Yeah, it looks like we're having a little bit of trouble with the computer here. Hopefully you'll be able to follow us along here as we get back to the action. Minute 24 left in the game. Nieder brings it across the timeline. Kicks it out to Giles. Back to Ben. Gets it down to Kunzler. Whip it around the horn again. Nieder trying to drive. It gets stripped away, and they're going to call a foul on Nieder. Pape came in and stripped it away as Nieder was fighting for the possession. He must have slapped a Pape on the arm, but they're calling Nieder for the foul. That will be his third, the 10th team foul. So double bonus, 2-point or a 2-shot foul here for Pape. Minute 3 left in the half. Pape's first is good. That's his 11th point in the ball game. 7 of those 11 shots have come from the foul line for Pape. Jet Dickerson comes in for Nieder, who sits down with a minute 3 left in this half. And the second one is missed. That is his third missed. He's made 7, he's missed 3 from the foul line. Jet Dickerson brings the ball down, gets it over to Woodland, to Kunzler, to Giles, back to Kunzler. Down low to Woodland. Woodland spins, Cullen Rogers. No good. Fighting for the rebound, the whistle blows. They're going to call another one on the Eagles. And this will go against Alex Turner. Gives Alex 3. So Max Turner, Alex Turner, and Ben Nieder all with 3 fouls for the Eagles. Got 1 apiece for Caden and Dickerson. No, excuse me, Lucas Hansen has 1. Dickerson doesn't. No good on his first attempt. That's Tate Hughes at the line. They're going to sit Alex down. Tate Hughes with his second, no good. And this is Colin Rogers up for the rebound. He'll hand it off to Dickerson. Dickerson to Kunzler. Down low to Anson, off of the glass, and a good one. Lucas Anson for 2 for the Eagles. 37-17 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Punchers with a 20-point lead, 10 seconds left in the first half. White Rock at the top of the key. Gets it down into the paint. The ball goes up, no good. A missed shot by Tate Hughes. Rebound comes down to the Eagles. And that ends the half. That's the way it ended. Let's see. 37-17. I was wondering if the cheerleaders were going to perform here at halftime. Doesn't look like they have anything special going on, so we're going to come back in a moment. I'd like to thank Diamondville Collision Center in Diamondville, Wyoming, the owner Terry Rogers. If you need any work done, and when it comes to collisions, they can help you get back to factory specs with laser measuring machines. They also have rental cars available for your convenience. It's towing service. They work on all vehicles, including semis, campers, and trailers. Diamondville Collision Center at 201 Sublette Avenue in Diamondville, Wyoming. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball here on mylocalradio.com, where the Big Piney Punchers are 37, the Lyman Eagles at 17. It's halftime. We'll be back in a minute or two right here on mylocalradio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Superior Rental is Evanston's only full-service rental equipment store. We have what you need to get the job done. Backhoes, trenchers, excavators, air compressors, jackhammers, concrete tools, hammer drills, aerators, tillers, power rakes, forklifts, log splitters, tables and chairs, popcorn, snow cone, and cotton candy machines. Alright, you get the picture. You don't have to own when you can rent from Superior Rental, 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
When you need bodywork or a windshield replacement, it can be as simple as dropping your vehicle off and picking it up a couple of days later. T-Bar-S Body Shop works directly with your insurance company to save you time and hassle. We know it isn't convenient to have a vehicle in the shop. That's why we work hard to repair and restore as quickly as possible to get you back on the road. Make it hassle-free. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar-S Body Shop, stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
And here we are back in Big Piney, where it is halftime, and Big Piney is leading Lyman by a score of 37-20 or 37-17 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. I have an auction going on, trying to raise some money, I'm sure for a good cause. During the halftime at the girls' game earlier in this broadcast, they presented Wesley Air with a $200 check that they raised money off of one of these bake sales like they're doing here in Big Piney. But that is something that schools from all over the state have been donating to Wesley since his accident and helping him out every way they can. You see him in the chair there over by the Big Piney scorers table right behind the auctioneer. That's Wesley sitting there. So he accepted that check from the Big Piney boys basketball team, I think it was, that presented him with that $200 check. That happened earlier. But now they have another auction going on, raising more money for more good and worthy causes. Let's take a look at how the scoring happened in the first half. As we got underway, first 2 points went up by Alex Turner. In fact, Alex Turner had the first 4 points for the Lyman Eagles, but his first 2 points didn't go on the board until after 5 minutes was gone in that first quarter. He had a total of 6 points on the half. He's the leading scorer, Alex Turner, for the Eagles. Max Turner had 2 points. They came in the first quarter. Ben Nieder has 2 points that he put down in the second quarter. Caden Giles, a three-pointer in the second quarter. Lucas Hansen and Jet Dickerson each with 2 in the second quarter, and that makes the score 17 for the Lyman Eagles. On the other side of the court, it was Randall Whiterocks, the leading scorer in this game, as he hit 5 3-pointers in that first half. Also hit 1 from the foul line, give him 16 points in the first half, 11 of those coming off 3-pointers in the second quarter. Randall Whiterock, the leading scorer. Jake Pape also putting up a lot of points on the board for the Punchers. He had 11 points in the first half. Andrew Pluid, I have him for 6 points, and 2 points each for Derek Nilsson and Joby Banks. That adds up to 37. So White Rock's the leading scorer, followed by Jake Pape with 11. And on the Eagles side of the ball, Alex Turner with 6 points in that first half gives him the leader on the scoreboard from the Eagles. So 37-17 is what we have. We'll come back. We've got more basketball action coming your way. The second half on the way. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941. Plains Tires, Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Back to
There's no job too big, too small, too old, or too new that the team at Chad's Automotive
need to get us on the right scene here as we're getting ready for the inbounds pass to start the second half here in Puncher Gymnasium. Big Piney High School, Big Piney, Wyoming, where the Lyman Eagles are playing the Punchers. Punchers have a 20-point lead, 37-17. And the Eagles have possession. Ben Nieder back in. There's Max Turner. That's Jet Dickerson with the three-point attempt short. And Pluid comes down with the rebound. Pluid from the top of the key. This is to White Rock. Back to Pluid. Nilton into Pluid. White Rock just sends it over to Banks. Starting five are in for Big Piney Punchers. Looks like our starting five, our starting five is in too for the Eagles. As the Punchers move it around the perimeter. Giles trying to guard White Rock. Getting it down low. This goes in to Pluid, who turns around, a little spin move, and drops it off the glass for 2 points for the Punchers. This is Turner trying to go up. He gets hit on the arm. This is Alex Turner. This will be a 2-shot foul. In the act of shooting, we'll see who it's against. Number 31, Andrew Pluid. That's hit his third foul of the game. Alex, first shot. No good. Alex is the leading scorer for the Eagles so far in this game. And here is his second shot. And that drops in. Big point for Alex Turner. Now it's the Punchers on the attack. Here's White Rock. Thought about shooting that three, but decided to hold on to it. He backs out. They're just eating up time. They have a 22-point lead, or 21-point lead at this point. 39-18. Punchers in front of the Eagles. 6:10 in the third quarter. Almost a turnover. And there's going to be a foul called. I think this one's going to be against Max Turner. We'll wait until the number gets up on the board. Yep, that's the fourth for Max Turner. It is a non-shooting foul. Waiting for a substitution. They're going to take Max out and bring Anson in. Lucas Anson comes in. Sat Max down with his fourth foul there. White Rock handling the ball, meter on him. Gets it over to Pluid, who whips it around and just pushing it around the exterior and stolen away by Anson. He gets in a passing lane, and it is stripped away. Stripped from Anson. Coming from behind was Joby Banks, and he knocked it out of bounds. It will be the Eagles' ball under their own basket. Get it into Nieder. Out on the wing. Thought of three, but no. Tries a cross court pass, and it is stolen away. Jake Pape puts down the basket and is fouled as he was going up for that layup. So he'll go to the line and see if he can make this a three-point play. Jet Dickerson picking up his first foul of the night, and that sends Pape to the line once again. Pape is 7 for 10 from the line, now 8 for 11 from the free throw line tonight, at least by my unofficial stats. That's what we're looking at. Nieder gets the ball down to Anson, cross courts it over to Giles. Giles for three. 3 points for Caden Giles and the Eagles. White Rock. Top of the key to Nilton. Over to Pape. Pape gets it to Banks. To White Rock. Something happened away from the ball, and they're turning the ball back over to the Eagles. We'll take it. 4:56 left in third quarter action. 42-21 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Almost taken away. Giles gets it down into Turner, tries a reverse layup, and looks like Nilsson is going to be called for the foul. We will wait for numbers to go up on the board to be sure, but the way Derek Nilsson is acting, this is going to be his fourth foul, and it would send Alex to the foul line. First shot up, and off the front of the rim, no good. He'll get a second shot. He was in the process of shooting when he was fouled. Achieve Sports Medicine at 109 South Main in Lyman. Randy Christofferson is your physical therapist. No excuses, just results. Achieve Sports Medicine. Turner's second free throw. And that one off the front of the rim, too. The rebound comes down to Pluid. Gets it out to White Rock and across the timeline for the Punchers. White Rock driving into the paint, kicks it out to the wing to Pape. Pape gets it back to Banks, then to White Rock. Down to Pluid. Trying to get it down deep, and an errant pass goes off the fingertips of Andrew Pluid out of bounds. Turnover to the Eagles. This is Ben Nieder bringing it across the timeline. Over to Jet Dickerson for three. And it's three. It drops in for big 3-point for the Eagles. They need a bunch of those here in the next 12 minutes left in this game. Knocked away by Nieder, but the whistle blew. They're going to call a foul on Giles. Inbounds for the Punchers as White Rock looks to take it into the paint, decides to kick it back out. This is Pape. Back to White Rock. To Pape. Just passing it around. They're just eating up clock. Have an 18-point lead, 42-24 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. White Rock drives in this time, drives the baseline, puts in the layup for 2 points. 20-point lead. Here's Giles with another three. Turner with the rebound, puts it back in 2 points, Alex Turner. 3:05 left in third quarter. 44-26 in favor of the Punchers. Have Banks with the ball. He gets it over to Pluid. Pluid gets it to Pape. Pape drives in down the paint. Misses the layup. Giles comes away after a hard-fought rebound. Giles gets it back to Nieder, who brings it across the timeline. Trying to set up a screen. Anson Lucas trying to screen for Nieder. Can't quite make that break. They get it to Dickerson, who has a three-point attempt that misses. And it was Pluid all the way down the court with the attempted layup. He'll get fouled attacking the basket. Alex Turner, this will be his fourth. So Max and Alex Turner both with 4 fouls. Ben Nieder with 3 fouls. On the other side of the ball, Derek Nilsson has 4 fouls and Andrew Pluid has 3. Jacob Woodland will come in and replace Alex Turner. He'll sit down with those 4 fouls. Pluid's first was good. His second, no good. Giles with the rebound. Dickerson on the wing with the ball. Gets it to the other wing. And this is Giles for 3. It was off. Air ball comes down to number 23, Tate Hughes. Again, running some weaves, eating up some clock. This is Brian Pluid with the ball. He gets the pass in low. Tried to kick it back outside, but Ben Nieder in the passing lane comes away with the steal. Takes it down to the offensive side of the court for the Eagles. Dickerson gets it down low to Woodland. He turns, makes a spin, and gets hit on the arm. He'll go to the foul line for two. Jacob Woodland. This is going to be Brian Pluid called for the foul for the Big Piney. It is his first. But Woodland at the line, and his first one is no good. And both of them missed for Woodland. Rebound brought down by Pluid, Andrew Pluid. Gets it over to Brian Pluid, back to Caden Raza in for the Punchers. He's number 32. Driving into the paint, he tried to pass it off, and looks like he tripped over Giles, but no, they're going to give it to Woodland. Jacob Woodland with his first. That's the 5th team foul for the Eagles in this, the third quarter. 2 more, and the Punchers will go into the bonus. Just under a minute left, third quarter action. It's 45-26 in favor of the Punchers on mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Chase Richards has come in for the Eagles. So who do we have? We have Dickerson, we have Woodland, we have Richards, we have Anson, and we have Giles in for Lyman. This is Woodland. Down to Anson, little layup, and it drops in for Lucas. Lucas with his 4th point of the game. Round and around the outside they go, and he's called for a travel. Tried to pick up that ball, couldn't quite get a handle on it, took a little extra step before he got control, and Andrew Pluid turns the ball over. 20 seconds left in third quarter. Into the passing lane was Pluid, knocked it away, but it looked like Dickerson picked it back up and saved it for the Eagles. They whip it around. This is Anson. Lucas Anson gets his own rebound twice. Third time is a charm, and Lucas Anson with 2 more points, his 6th of the game, 4th of the quarter. So at the end of 3, it is Punchers 45, the Eagles 30, a 15-point deficit. They made a little ground in that third quarter, the Eagles did. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball here on mylocalradio.com.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
And we have the Eagles outscoring the Punchers 13-8 in that third quarter, and made up a little bit of a ground. At the end of the half, it was a 20-point lead. Now it's just a 15-point lead for the Punchers, 45-30 with 8 minutes to go here in Big Piney tonight. Reese Auto Service of Lyman, they would like to invite you in. They have some great prices, quality, friendly service. Any kind of tire you need, they can get it for you at Reese Auto Service, 541 Highway 413 in Lyman. The ball comes in, the fourth quarter gets underway. This is White Rock driving, decided to pull up and kick it back outside, use more of that clock. This is Nilton. He gets it over to Banks. Banks gets it to Pluid. This is White Rock for three, and another three for Randall White Rock. 21 points for White Rock. Eagles on the attack. Dickerson on the wing. Decides to shoot it a little bit short, and Pluid comes down with the rebound. It gets knocked away and out of bounds. It will be Puncher's ball. Passing it into the forward. This is Banks. Gets it over to White Rock. Gets it down to Pluid. Pluid for three. No good. Long rebound comes down to White Rock. People laying on each other down in the paint, but no fouls called. Another three-point attempt by Pluid, no good, and the rebound goes out to Caden Giles. Eagles ball. And this is Nieder. Gets it into the paint and back out to the corner to Dickerson for a three. No good, but the rebound comes down to Colin Rogers. They're going to call a foul. Going to be on Derek Nilsson. That is his fifth. Derek Nilsson out of this ball game for the Punchers. He was one of their starters, the big man in the middle. He goes out with 6:30 left in the game. .6:25 left to go. Full court pressure going on, and this will be a reach-in foul on Randall White Rock. Big Piney doing some full court pressure here. White Rock. That was his first foul of the game. Leading scorer and first foul. Comes with 6:17 left in the contest. Nieder sends it all the way down to Anson. Anson gets it across to Rogers. Rogers, as he was going up, is hit on the arm. I think this is going to go against Pape. Jake Pape. That's his first. It's going to put Colin Rogers at the line. And Rogers with his first point of the game. First point of the fourth quarter for the Eagles. No good on the second one. The rebound comes down to the Punchers. Tacking it right in, and he is going to be fouled. He just went right through four defenders. He was bound and determined to get to that basket. Didn't quite make it, but he was fouled, so he'll make it to the foul line. No, they're calling the foul on the ground, a non-shooting foul. And this is a 2 points for Pape. 50-31 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Dickerson driving in and putting up two and sending himself to the foul line as he drew the foul. Foul will be against Tate Hughes, his second. Brian Pluid comes in for Big Piney, and White Rock steps out as Dickerson shoots his free throw and makes another point. 3-point score there. 5:40 left in the game. 50-34 in favor of the Punchers on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. This is going to go out of bounds. It'll go off of Andrew Pluid and turn the ball over for the Eagles. 3-quarter. There was a foul away from the ball, showing some 3-quarter pressure, 3-quarter court pressure, and I think Max Turner got hurt on that one a little bit. It kind of took him out at the knees. I don't think he saw that coming. But anyway, it was number 12, Brian Pluid, that will put Max Turner on the foul line. 5:27 left, 50-34. First one is good. Each team with 5 points now here in this fourth quarter. And Max with one more shot. No good on the second one. Rebound comes down to Pape, who gets it down to White Rock, who's back in. And it goes off the hand. Number 23, that is Tate Hughes. Goes out of bounds. It will go over to the Eagles. Trying to get it in low to Alex Turner. It's taken away by Andrew Pluid, and the ball goes the Punchers' direction. Jake Pape with the ball over to Randall Whiterock. Dribbles around to give and go. Number 23 misses Tate Hughes, and the ball rebound comes down to Nieder. Getting it under the basket to Alex Turner. A little spin move and fades back and able to make the basket off the glass. White Rock all the way across court to Pape. Hey, be careful. Randall White Rock with another three. He is lighting them up tonight. Dickerson was moving into the middle while Giles was trying to get the ball across court to him, and the two, well, never connected. It'll be a turnover. Going to be a Big Piney timeout. The Punchers want one. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it's the Punchers 53, the Eagles 37. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lyman Eagle Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Superior Rental is Evanston's only full-service rental equipment store. We have what you need to get the job done. Backhoes, trenchers, excavators, air compressors, jackhammers, concrete tools, hammer drills, aerators, tillers, power rakes, forklifts, log splitters, tables and chairs, popcorn, snow cone, and cotton candy machines. All right, you get the picture. You don't have to own when you can rent from Superior Rental, 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston.
In this contest, Punchers are up 53-37 with, like I said, 4:12 left. White Rock gets the inbound pass, brings it across, passes off to Pape, who gets the ball over to Pluid. And Pluid travels, turning the ball over. Going to be Lyman ball with just under 4 minutes left. Punchers have 9 team fouls, one more, and they will go into the double bonus. Nieder brings the ball down, goes right into the paint, gets it up off the glass, and the foul is called. Ben Nieder with 2 points, and he'll go to the line for one more. Don't do that. Big Piney handling the ball. White Rock gets it down to Pape. Pape goes in off the glass, and 2 points, Jake Pape. Into the middle, Giles drives up. He's going to get hit. No, they're just going to say it went out of bounds. No foul being called. I thought he was hit on the arm. Dickerson for 3. Off the inbound, it's a little short, and the rebound comes down to the Punchers. White Rock kicks it off to Pape in the corner, drives the baseline, kicks it out to the top. Another drive into the paint. And the rebound comes down to Giles. Caden Giles hands it off to Nieder. A blocking foul on Big Piney as they come across. Number 12, Brian Pluid, has 4 fouls now. And it's a double bonus shot. Sends Nieder to the line for 2 shots, as that is the 10th team foul on the Punchers in this half. Nieder drops that one. And another one, up and good for Ben Nieder. A little flurry, a couple of attempts, both of them no good. Rebound finally comes down to the Eagles. Ben takes it in, a little hopper from the foul line, no good. The rebound comes down to Turner, and as they were trying to strip Turner of the ball, they're going to get called a foul. Number 11, that will be Jake Pape, and his second foul. That will put Alex Turner to the line with 2:25 left. First one no good for Alex. .225 left in the contest. It's 55-42 in favor of the Punchers on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. And Alex missed both of them. Rebound comes down to Andrew Pluid. They get it to Pape. He drives in and is going to... I think that was an offensive foul, wasn't it? It was. They're calling an offensive foul there. They're going to turn the ball over. Charging foul as he drove in the basket. Pape, a little bit too aggressive there. That gives him his 3rd foul. Whistle blows again. This one's going to get the 11th foul of the half. Called on number 3, Randall White Rock. 2:11 left, 55-42, a 13-point lead for the Punchers. You're listening to Lyman basketball action on mylocalradio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Farrell Ullman Farmers Insurance in Lyman. Find out how much money you can save when you consolidate your coverage with Farrell Ullman and Farmers Insurance. Drop in and visit with Farrell today at 37 Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman. Farrell Ullman Farmers Insurance. Coming back from timeout with 2:11 left in this contest, the Punchers are up by 13 points as Alec Turner goes back to the line. Alex. Shot up, it rolls in. Bounced off the front of the rim, hit the backboard, and fell in. Alex with another point. And up and good. 4 points now in this quarter. 13 points overall for Alex Turner in the game. Eating up clock. Now they drive in. Yeah, Jake Pape picks it up, drives it in, puts it off the glass, and Jake Pape with 2 more. Nieder sends it out to Kunzler, who gets it into Giles, and it's stripped away. Punchers bring it down. Jay Banks. Minute 18 left in this game. (57-44), 13-point lead for the Punchers, and here's White Rock again from downtown, misses that three-pointer. The rebound brought down by Pluid, who puts the tries to get it back and can't put it in. But there is a foul called on Turner. This is Alex Turner. It will be number 5. Alex Turner is out with 1:01 left in this contest. Andrew Pluid will go to the line. Makes his first one. Second one is made, 59-44. 15-point ball game, under a minute to go. Kunzler takes it into the paint, misses the layup, and they're going to say the whistle gets blown on the rebound. This is going to go up against Max Turner. That would be Max's 5th, so both Alex and Max out of the game here in the last 10 seconds. So they bring Lucas Anson back in so it's Anson, Giles, Kunzler, Dickerson, and Nieder in the ball game with 53.8 seconds left. 15-point lead for the Punchers. And Jake Pape at the line. Couple of substitutions coming in. Colby Bradley coming in for White Rock. And the Eagles want a timeout. Is it going to be a full? Is it going to be a 30? It is a full timeout, so we'll take one with them. 59-44, Puncher lead on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard with 55 seconds left to go in this contest. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
When you need body work or a windshield replacement, it can be as simple as dropping your vehicle off and picking it up a couple of days later. T-Bar-S Body Shop works directly with your insurance company to save you time and hassle. We know it isn't convenient to have a vehicle in the shop. That's why we work hard to repair and restore as quickly as possible to get you back on the road. Make it hassle-free. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar-S Body Shop, stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
Stokes Equipment in Preston, Idaho. They have a great selection of UDOT lease returns. These are great tractors with a remaining factory warranty and great discounts. Contact Stokes Equipment in Preston, Idaho to find out more. 53.8 seconds. Jake Pape with his first free throw falls for his 7th point of this, the fourth quarter. I have him with a total of 23 on the game for Jake Pape. Unofficially, now 24. Number 5, Anaya Severada in for the Punchers. Giles from the corner. 3, no good. He's going after his own rebound. It's on the ground. They're going to call a jump ball. And the possession arrow will give it to the Eagles. Dickerson for 3. Nieder with the rebound and blocked. That was 23. Tate Hughes with the block on Nieder. That turned the ball over and taking the ball the other way until Ben Nieder creates a foul, pushing foul. That'll be Ben's 4th foul. And in the bonus with 19 fouls, this will send Saveda to the line. He hits his first one. Anaya Saveda, or maybe Saavedra. I hope I'm saying that name right. Second one, no good. 36 seconds left in the contest. 62-44, trying to get it down, throws it out of bounds. Punchers get the ball back. Comes into Bradley. Nice little bounce pass, get it in the front court. Aspenscheid with the ball now. 23, Tate Hughes. They're just running a weave, taking time off the clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, and a foul. This will Michael Kunzler with his first, and that's the 10th team foul, double bonus. So a 2-shot foul. This is Colby Bradley. Missed his first. Wyatt Marquardt now in for the Punchers. Kunzler comes down with the rebound off the missed foul, and a long three-quarter court shot misses by Ben Nieder, and it's over. The final score 62-44 in favor of the Big Piney Punchers. I'll put a little math to paper. We'll be back in just a couple of seconds and wrap up our broadcast today from Big Piney in Big Piney, Wyoming. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on mylocalradio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
So we put the pencil to the paper and we look at some of the stats. The leading scorer, Alex Turner for the Eagles, followed by Jet Dickerson with 8 points. Alex, by the way, had 13 points. It was 6 points apiece for Lucas Anson and Caden Giles, 3 points apiece for Max Turner and Ben Nieder, and 1 point for Colin Rogers to add up to 44 points for the Lyman Eagles. 24 points have been put up by Randall Whiterock, the leading scorer in the game. He was followed closely by Jake Pape, who had 22 points for Jake Pape as the two leading scorers for the Lyman Eagles, or excuse me, for the Big Piney Punchers. So again, the final score 62-44. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for helping us bring you these broadcasts here on mylocalradio.com. I want to thank Connor. Thank you so much, Connor. What's your Fields? Connor Fields. If you know Connor, you need to ask him someday how he spells his name. That is very unique. Connor Fields run the camera today. We really appreciate him very much helping us out. And as I understand it, you're going to join us for a few more games this season, right?
Yes, sir.
Help us out with our camera work, and you do a good job. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Well, tomorrow night, we're going to wrap it up here. So tomorrow night, I am going to be in Kemmerer, where Mountain View is going to be playing against the Rangers. The girls take the court at 5:30. We'll follow that with the boys at 7 o'clock. So another doubleheader from Bridger Valley Sports right here on mylocalradio.com coming up tomorrow night, starting at about 5:20 in the afternoon. So be listening for that. We do appreciate it. This presentation of Bridger Valley Basketball on mylocalradio.com has been brought to you by these supporting businesses: your Rocky Mountain Yeti Group, Wyoming Dental Specialties, West Star Printing, Chad's Automotive, Rocky Mountain Signs, and Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, as well as Plains Tire. The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of Old West Media Incorporated, no portion of which can be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Executive producer is Val Cook. We thank Office Manager Kayleen Anderson, our Sales Manager Julie Burley, along with KNYN Sports Director Jake Hibbard, KADQ Sports Director Ryan Steinekert, Website Manager Sean Hando, and production assistants Kate Bolander and AJ Lamb. We want to thank you, our watchers and listeners, and the biggest thanks of all to our supporters. Make sure you let them know you appreciate these broadcasts, so we can continue to bring them to you in the future. We invite you to visit mylocalradio.com for archived games and other fun information. And again, thanks for joining us on this presentation of Bridger Valley Sports on mylocalradio.com. So until tomorrow night at 5:30, you have a fantastic evening and an excellent Saturday. We'll talk to you then. mylocalradio.com.